Hi all, welcome back to another video. So let's discuss about how to set milestone in Odoo 16 project module. So what is milestone? Milestone is a significant point or event to check the achievement of a project. Now let's consider a real-time example. Suppose a company is developing an e-commerce website. So there will be different stages like building the website, developing the front end and back end, testing and product launch. Milestone is used to track the progress of the project. By setting milestone in Odoo 16 project module, the project manager can easily check the track of the project and communicate with the stakeholders in order to ensure the project is running on time within the budget. The use of milestone can also use to check the risk associated with the project. So let's check how to manage milestone in Odoo 16 project module. Let's get into the project module, and first we need to enable milestone from the configuration settings. So we have already enabled the feature milestone, which help you to track the major progress points that must be reached to achieve the success of the project. Now let me create a new project. E-commerce be the name of the project, and we can add different stage. Now you can add the task under this project. You can set the assignee. The assignee can be either single or multiple. Assignees are the person who is in charge of the project or the task. Now you can click on edit and make other further changes. If you want to add tags, it is possible to add. So you can add multiple tags. Now let me save the changes. Now when you're back to the projects, here we can see the created project and click on three dots and choose project updates. Now we can set multiple milestones for a project. So here we can add the milestone name. So let the name of the milestone be designing. And here we can set the deadline. So let me set the deadline over here. And once you have reached the milestone, you can enable this field. And here we can set the sale order item, as well as you can also set the quantity. So currently I have created a milestone for the project. Now when you're back to the project and choose the project, and you can view this in the current view. So when you're back, you can see as we have set a deadline, we have created a milestone which shows in the diamond shape and green color. Now once you reach the milestone, here we can see a tick mark inside this diamond icon. Now let me go back to the project updates, and you can enable this. Now when you're back to the project current view, you can see we have reached the milestone. Now when you're back to the projects, and let's back to the project updates, and let me change the date and set it as previous date, and remove the milestone from reach state and save. Now here we can see that the deadline is over, so that which is indicated in red color. And when you back to the projects and view in the current, you can see that currently this is in red color. Now when you back to the projects, project updates, and enable this milestone, you can see the red color will be changed and changed into green color because we have completed the milestone. Now we can create multiple milestones. For that, let's back to the project and choose a project that we have created. You can click on the three dots and choose project updates and click on add milestone. Now let me add different milestones. Here you can set the deadline and the quantity. Now let me add another milestone, this testing, and you can add the deadline. And here you can set the quantity. Let's add one more milestone, that is product launch. So here we can see that the project contains one task and we have added different milestone. Now we can also create milestone through invoicing. So let's navigate into the sales module, and first we need to create a product. So let the product name be e-commerce website. And you can set the product type as service, and you need to change the invoicing policy based on milestone. And here we can create on order, project and task. And here we need to change the unit of measurement into hours, because the milestone will be calculated in hours. So we need to check the time spent on each of the milestone. So you need to set the unit of measurement as hours. And here we can set the sales price, and that is the price for each of the stage, how the cost is divided. Here we can also set the cost. Now let me save the product and let's create a quotation. Click on new button and you can choose a customer. Here we can add the product in the order lines. So choose the product. So currently we are requesting for one quantity with the unit of measurement as hour and the unit price is 1000. Now let me confirm the order. So once you confirm the order, here you can see that a project, milestone and a task is created for this sale order. Now when you back to the milestone, here we can see the milestone with its name and sale order item and the quantity. And here we can change the quantity. So let me change the quantity as 50%. And if you reach the milestone, you can enable this field and we can create multiple milestone for this sale order. So let me create multiple milestone with different quantity. Now when you click on, now let's set the first milestone as reached. Now click on view task so that you can see a sale order smart tab over here. Now get into that. Here we can see we can create an invoice for the milestone. So let me create a regular invoice. As we have set the delivered quantity as 50%. Here you can see we have invoiced for 50%. Now let's back to the milestone and let's reach the second stage or let's enable the field reached for the second milestone and save that. And you can click on view task, and when you go to the sales order, here we can see we can create another invoice for the milestone. Now let me confirm the milestone. So in first case, we have reached the milestone for 50%. So the price is distributed accordingly. So the subtotal will be 500. Now you can confirm each of the invoice. Now let's back to the quotations, and yeah, here we can see one more to post. So you can click on confirm so that the invoice is currently posted. Now let's back to the sale order, and you can choose a milestone, and we need to reach one more milestone in order to complete the milestone. So you can enable that reached field and click on view task and go to sale orders, and here we can create a new invoice for the milestone. And when you get into the invoice, you can confirm the invoice so that the invoice will be moving from the track state into the posted state. Now when you're back to the milestones or sales order, we can see we have one project associated with this sale order. Now when you're back to that, here you can see share read only. So if you want to share this project or sale order, you can click on share project, and you can add multiple recipients over here. And let me click on send so that they can read the project. Now if you want to make any addition in this project with other people in an organization, you can click on share editable. Now here you can invite multiple people from the organization. So you can choose multiple IDs from the list. And when you click on send button, you can see we have currently 4 collaborators. So these people can make changes or alter the project. Now you can also set the status of the project. So currently we can see we have one sale order associated with this project and 4 collaborators and 1 task. And we can see the sale order is currently solved with the hour and the delivered quantity and invoiced quantity, and the profitability that associated with the sale order, and the milestones. Now we can see the task associated with the sale order. So you can click on start so that this will record all the time that associated with this project. Now you can click on stop so that under timesheet, the time will be recorded. And if you want to add the time spent for this project manually, you can add that. So let me click on 1 so that you can see we have completed the project. And here we can see the remaining hour is minus 15 minutes because we actually have set 1 hour. So here this is shown in red color because we have taken 15 minutes additionally, so that it is indicated in red color. So thank you for watching the video. Hope this concept is clear for you. As always, stay awesome.